Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing kind of a first impressions makeup tutorial. I know what kind of look I have in mind. I want to do something with like a fall eye with kind of like a neutral lip. I'm going to be using mostly Beauty Counter products, but I bought all these products myself and none of this is sponsored. I just want to make that clear. They didn't send me any of this and I'm not getting paid to say anything about these products. I just found the company myself and it's an awesome company. They are all natural. They have 1,500 chemicals that they never put in their products that are included in most other beauty products. They're just paraben free, they're cruelty free, they're just awesome. And I'll be doing a more in-depth review of all their products, including their skincare and everything in the upcoming future. But for now, I'm just gonna stick with this tutorial. So to get started, I'm just gonna prep my face. I'm gonna take 1 pump of their Nourishing Day Cream. I'm gonna take 1 pump of their Radiance Firming Complex. And I'm going to use their Vibrant Eye Perfector under my eye. And with these 2 pumps, I'm gonna add in 2 drops of their Balancing Facial Oil. And then just spritzing my face with their Balancing plus Charcoal Facial Mist. And I will be priming my lips with their Peppermint Lip Conditioner. So I'll do that and then I'll be right back with you. Okay, you guys, I'm back and my face is primed with all my skincare. I'm not going to be using any primer today because I've noticed that with their foundation, it's pretty lightweight, so you don't really need a primer, and their skincare works awesome for that. So I'm just going to take their Tint Skin in the color Porcelain on my damp Real Techniques sponge. So now that I've gotten that applied, it is a very dewy finish, and it just has a very like your skin but better kind of finish to it. It's definitely a light to medium coverage, but my skin's doing pretty well right now, so that's about all I really need. For concealer, Touch Up Skin Concealer Pen in the color Fair, and I'm just going to use this to highlight, putting it under my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, the forehead, you know, all the normal spots. And I'm also going to prime my eyes with this as well. It's just like one of those click pins. Okay, so now it is time to set the face. And since I am looking pretty shiny right now, I'm going to take their mattifying translucent powder and I'm going to apply it with their, it doesn't have a name, but it's just their big fluffy brush. Okay, so now that we've got that shine down, we are doing pretty good. I am going to move on to brows now. And for my brows, I'm going to take their Ultimate Nudes palette and I'm going to take the color Espresso right here to fill in my brows. And I'm just gonna use a Anastasia number 12 brush. Okay, so we have brows done. I guess I'll finish up the face now. So I'm gonna take their matte bronzer in the color number 1. It's a really nice, it's pretty neutral toned, honestly. I mean, it's definitely leaning more towards the warm side, but I just love this for adding some warmth to the face once we've just evened out our complexion. For this, I'm just gonna take their angled, I guess it'd be an angled blush brush, but we're just gonna use it for bronzer today. So I just warmed up the temples of my forehead and a little bit on the cheekbone. It's looking a lot more dramatic in the viewfinder, but in real life it's blended out pretty nicely and it's not too harsh. So A+ on this so far. I'm definitely going to test it out some more, and again, like I said, I'm going to do a more in-depth review of all of these products plus their skincare. So now we're going to move on to blush, and I'm going to take their blush duo. It's their Color Sweet Blush Duo in the color Tawny and Whisper. So I'm just going to take both of them really and mix them together. They're super creamy and they are just the perfect fall blush shades. So now we're going to move on to eyes, my favorite part. Start out with their Ultimate Nudes palette. I'm going to take the color Eggshell and a little bit of Soft Peach and just use that to set my lids. That way everything just blends in better. So now I'm just gonna take a fluffy blending brush and I'm gonna take the color Soft Peach and a little bit of Canyon. And I'm gonna put this starting on the outer corner and work it into the crease as a transition color. Then I'm just gonna take the color Canyon and just build up the crease a little bit more. So now that we've got a nice transition color down, I'm gonna go back in with one of their eyeshadow brushes. It's really kind of tapered at the top, but it's a little bit denser than the brush we were just working with. And I'm gonna take the color Sienna, and I'm gonna put that a little bit lower in the crease and just blend it out. I'm also gonna bring it into the inner part, the inner corner of my eye as well, because we are going to be doing a halo eye. So I wanna start building up the intensity of the first quarter of my eye, I would say. So then I'm gonna go into their Winter Warmth palette. I'm gonna take the color Dove, and I'm gonna take a more tapered blending brush and just start building that up a little bit lower down and just darkening up the halo eye that we're starting to create. With this tapered blending brush, it's really easy to create a halo eye because you have a lot of precision and you know exactly where you're placing the color, yet it blends it out perfectly. Then I'm gonna go into their Desert Sunrise palette and I'm gonna take the color Khaki, and this is where the fun green color comes in. And I'm just gonna go over that halo eye and just start building up that color. I'm also gonna go back into their Ultimate Nudes palette and take a bit of the color Bourgeois, and that's gonna help I'm gonna use that very lightly just to help deepen everything up a little bit more. So now we're gonna go ahead and start on the lower lash line. And for that, I'm just gonna take an Eco Tools small smudging brush and I'm gonna go in with Canyon and Sienna and start working that on my lower lash line. And then I'm gonna go in with Bourgeois, and I'm gonna put that pretty close to my lash line and make sure that I don't smudge that out too much. Okay, so now it's time to finish up the halo. So I'm just gonna take a flat brush and dip into the color Copper from the Ultimate Nudes palette, and you can use these wet or dry. So I'm gonna take a little bit of Fix Plus or any setting spray that you have, and I'm just gonna start blending that on the center portion of the eye. Okay, so that is the finished look. For lips, I just took their sheer lipstick in the color Twig and their gloss in the color Rosewood. I hope you guys really enjoyed this very pretty fall makeup tutorial. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment any videos you want to see from me soon. And yeah, I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. And again, like I said, for like the 5th time, I'm going to be doing a more in-depth review of all of the Beauty Counter skincare and makeup. And again, this video was not sponsored. I bought all these products myself and no one is paying me to say anything about any of this. I just genuinely really like these products, and I think this eye look turned out phenomenally. And I really hope you guys enjoyed it. And I haven't done a makeup tutorial in what seems like a while since, you know, all this pregnancy stuff. But yeah, I love you guys so much. I just threw on a little bit of Becca Pearl for my highlighter. I don't even know if I mentioned that. But yeah, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.